Hello everybody! This time around I'm going to be playing the inFamous 2 demo, because it's been quite a while since I've played one of these. And now that the PSN is back up, I can actually play these again. Yay! So a little bit of background. This is inFamous 2, the sequel to inFamous 1. The first inFamous, it was a good game, but it didn't quite, it wasn't exactly an amazing game. It was pretty decent, but it could have used a bit more polish. There were a couple of things that could definitely use some improvement. So a sequel provides plenty of opportunities for that. From the looks of things, they really improved the gameplay and graphics quite a deal. However, on the downside, it appears that they've really revamped Cole's character, which is really unfortunate because I actually liked Cole quite a bit, and I considered him one of the major high points of inFamous. So if they go in a completely different direction with the character, obviously I'd be a little bit miffed about that. But I'm going to give it a shot, just in case. Hey, it's not like it's costing me anything.
Dropped out of college and got a job as a bike courier. Mostly just to piss off my parents. I was someone you'd never notice. Just a guy delivering packages to folks you'd never know. And then one day, a package found me. Thousands died. 5 square blocks, smashed into rubble. And at the center was me. Alive, but changed. But no one could have seen what was coming. Back then, Empire City was in quarantine. It had gone to hell. Other people with power started showing up, and it was my job to sort through it all. Find out who had given me that package, and why. Hell, even my best friend turned his back on me to try to get powers of his own. But in the end, I found the man responsible. Kessler. He explained everything through a vision of the future. A beast is coming. A monster only I can defeat, provided that I am strong and ready to face him. A month later, I met Lucy Quo. She somehow knew all about the beast. In fact, she had come to help me prepare. Claimed her friend Dr. Wolf had worked on the Ray Sphere prototype, and that he could amplify my powers. All I had to do was go with her down to New Marais. I need those powers. The beast is coming, and I will be ready.
Zeke, you moved that boat for a sign of trouble.
Aye, super spy.
You expecting a little action?
Alicia's gonna be on guard after that stunt you pulled in the swamp.
I know I'd be pissed.
Why didn't you blow up those oil tanks in that camp? Would have made getting through a lot easier.
Hey, I'm about to start torturing families just to make my life a little easier.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. You made the right choice. I'm impressed. You acted like a professional. Let's go find Wolf. Hey, Dr. Wolf, I'm back in town. I have McGrath.
Good, very good. Unfortunately, I have a bit of bad news.
What? Are you all right?
Yes, but the militia searched my lab this morning and discovered the blast core I'd been hiding.
Okay, stay in your lab. We'll swing by the West Lookout and see if we can get it back.
Okay, so this is the game. Looks like I can finally start playing. Not really a big fan of Cole's new voice actor. I've got some tutorial text popping up. Feels like the controls are still really loose, which is kind of unfortunate. I felt they were like way too loose. Like I'm barely pushing the stick right now and Cole is just sliding all over the place. There's no real friction in the world.
Damn! Hit him with the
He's
grenade!
very light. Okay. Looks like the controls are much the same as the first game.
That's right, Captain.
Ah. Nice. We've got some environmental destruction. That was one thing that they've been playing up for the sequel. The fact that you can actually take out bits of the levels now, instead of it being purely static. Okay, and it looks like we have the rockets as well.
Let's move.
Next to jump. And we could grab onto anything in this environment. Climb this, we can climb that. If it's there, you can scale it. That's sort of a major part of this because that's the only way you can get around. Let's rejuvenate our abilities.
Huh. Do you mind clearing the way?
Okay, it's a tutorial on the blast, I guess. Allows you to throw enemies into the air or move objects around. You could throw stuff at people, all that stuff. Ah, wait, I didn't do that right.
Nice. The west lookout's just
There
up
we go.
ahead.
Yeah, your life also regenerates when you do that, so both your special shock types, not this one, of course. This one you could use all you want. It's the grenades, the rockets, the other stuff, and the blasts. Whoa. Really nice destructible environments, actually. Kind of digging this. Whoa.
I love
Shit.
Let's go.
Okay, are they dead? It's kind of hard to tell where the enemies are. I should be using my mini-map a lot more than I am. Yeah, the same tutorial text popping up repeatedly. Looks like the streets are a bit more populated this time around. So this is New
The
Moraes.
militia are
It's
back. They're trying to force the door to my lab.
Listen, Wolf, I'm on my way. McGrath, you're on your own. The blast cord glows purple. You cannot miss it.
I'll find it. Go help Wolf.
So this is New Moraes. It's pretty much a New Orleans stand-in as opposed to Empire City, I think was the name of the place from the first game, which was sort of a New York stand-in. So we've got a bit of a different scheme here. And let's see. Ah, right. See all those things that are flashing? Those are all objects we can drain electricity from. So car batteries, light posts, light sockets, lamps, anything that has electricity flowing through it, that's a potential med kit for you. So as long as you stay inside the city and in areas with a lot of electricity, you can spam attacks pretty frequently, especially if you have a decent amount of stuff. And from the looks of things, we're starting off with a positive alignment, so we're playing good coal right now. Ah, good. Our old buddies, the electric wires, come along. I really love using these things to get around. Allows you to move around pretty quick. Not seeing any train tracks though, which is sad because those are really great. Crap. I forget how you use cover. Fuck you. Oh. Nice. Nice. Okay, I don't... Okay, I do have the hover. I thought I did. I thought I didn't, rather. And the health meter is, like in a lot of games, it's the little red crap that comes around the corner of the screen. Eventually it'll go black and white. That's our melee. This time he's not using his fists. He has that thing on his back. Let's see if I could pull off a decent combo here. Nice, finishing move. When you take the enemy down, you can either be good by restraining them, or you can kill them and regenerate your health. When I'm talking about health regenerating, by the way, I'm also talking about those little nodes that you're seeing next to the alignment meter. Those are for our abilities. Every time I use one, you lose a notch. Picking up blast shards gives you extra ones if this functions just the same way the first one did. And we can't really fly, but we do have a sort of hover. Sort of a long jump. And there's somebody around here somewhere. There he is. Let's bio-leech him. I want to see how that looks in this one. Yeah, that's the bad equivalent of the restraint. Restraint gives you positive alignment points. Draining gives you negative alignment points. If you go really far into the positive or negative, i.e. good or evil or whatever, you get different abilities and your appearance will change. Or at least it should. This must be what we're looking for.
Whoa, Wolf. Pretty sure I found it. Still at the lab?
McGrath, the shard's there. Oh, God.
Wolf!
I'm on my way.
Okay. Oh, this is pretty nice. Seeing some little environmental effects, some explosions, a lot more shit going on screen. Also, if my platform looks a little bit wonky, that's because Cole will actually naturally gravitate towards any object that you can interact with. So if there's a ledge, he'll automatically grab onto it. If there's like a cable or wire, there's really not a whole lot of control over what you're doing. A lot of it's automatic, which, again, that's sort of my complaint about the fact that everything's really loose. It's kind of hard to steer towards specific objects. Okay, it looks like I build up charge for my electric sword, I'm going to call it, because I don't remember what the official name for it is. I really should look up this shit before I actually play these games, but whatever. That's for suckers. We don't seem to have the sniper rifle power, which is kind of sad, because it'd be really useful right now. Yeah, much like the first game, it looks like most of it is going to just be spamming the basic electric shock. It's infinite, it doesn't drain anything, and it's still pretty powerful. Nice. Okay, looks like I could just take out the supports. Nice, nice, I like it. Cool little trick there. Of course, it's kind of ridiculous how many enemies that they're just putting on like large platforms just so you can blow it up and show off the little effects you have going. Is there somebody down there? Somebody somewhere. I know that much. Kind of want to show off my huge high drop. There we go. Okay, so somebody up there. Yo. I kind of feel like I should be showing off the melee options a bit more, since that seems to be pretty seriously overhauled, and a lot of the powers are like straight out of the first game. It feels way too loose, way too loose. It's like you're just pointing in the general direction of whatever you want to interact with, and then pushing whatever corresponding button you would use to interact with it. By the way, climbing on those wires will actually regenerate your electricity. An oldie but a goodie. Shock them into the air, then shock them while they're floating. This is the explosion.
Wolf!
McGrath!
Dr. Wolf.
My God. You look just the same.
Same as who?
Kessler. The man who gave you your powers.
I know who Kessler is.
At the beginning, we were friends. He told me all about his plans for you. And the beast.
Well, then you know I failed. I couldn't stop it. Empire City is gone.
Yes, and it won't stop unless you expand your abilities. Become powerful enough to use this.
Another ray sphere.
No. Ray field inhibitor. I call it the RFI. Think of it as an anti-ray sphere.
So instead of giving powers, it takes them away.
Precisely. With that device, you can combat the beast. Subtract his abilities. Keep it safe.
Yeah. What about this?
Ah, blast cores. They power the RFI. They're batteries for the same energy that fuels all genetic mutation. Pass a current through it, and its energy will release into the nearest conduit.
Whoa, so this is gonna make me stronger?
Oh, Lord, yes, and that's just the first. Together we will defeat the beast.
Oh, enough of the pep talk, Wolf. Let's do this.
Yeah, that's right. Run, bitches!
What happened?
Militia came back. Starting to haul you guys away. Quo's still out chasing the fellas with Wolf. So, what happened? That old guy slip you a roofie?
No. No, I actually think I might have a new power.
Really? Come on, let's see what you got. Strut your stuff, Peacock.
Okay, it looks like I now have some sort of psychic power. I can lift objects and throw them. Let's test it out. Cool. Ah, and now we have an evil coal. So, the way this worked in the first game, okay, it looks like I don't have much of a sub-menu, I guess. I was hoping there'd be like a menu that shows this stuff, but I guess not. The good power-ups tend to be a lot more accurate and sort of good for neutralizing enemies, whereas the evil powers are a lot more powerful. Those are all really powerful grenades, shooting off multiple rockets, stuff like that. So the evil powers are a lot stronger, but they're a lot less accurate and they tend to have less effects. They blow shit up, whereas the lighter powers might stun enemies or shock them, stuff like that. Okay, let's see. Let's grab some of these grind wires. Check out some of the environment here. Ah, look, huge crowd of enemies. Whatever shall I do? Well, we're evil Cole now, so let's just beat the crap out of everybody. Yep, good guys, bad guys, whoever. Trying to see if there's any other powers that I have here. I'm not seeing any. Whoops. Oh good, the NPCs are indestructible.
They turn that park into World War III. A lot of innocent people are gonna die.
And here's where it gets a little bit ridiculous. Even if you're playing the evil character, you still have to help random people out. I felt that was pretty ridiculous in the first game, but yeah, it's pretty ridiculous here too, if they're going the same route. Okay, looks like there's a lot better of a grappling thing going on here. You can actually grab onto sort of the sides of buildings, shimmy up. Feels a bit better. It used to be a lot of grab onto objects and just sort of go from there. Okay, that's the park, obviously. So, there's multiple ways you could do this. You could just perch up here and, like, throw stuff, zap objects, blow up the cars. That's kind of the good part of a sort of open world superhero game. Do all this different stuff. Rain explosives down on top of them. Or you could get up close and personal. I love that attack so much. Oh, hello. Looks like we have a new enemy type. And the electricity changes to red. Now that's... Oh. I like the new melee. It's kind of nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that you really use it a whole lot, because every time you do, one of the friends of whoever you're punching in the face always seems to smack you in the back. Okay. Yeah, the control's extremely loose, so you probably don't want to play this game if you suffer from motion sickness. Little finishing attack. Looks like you charged up every time you use an attack. They finish off with a triangle attack. It seems to just completely destroy whatever you hit. I gotta get some health. I am dying. Yeah. Okay. These fuckers with the rockets. All the damn time. Well, at least it's not AK-47s again. You tend to see that bitching a lot when it comes to the first game. The enemies have ridiculous aim and can shoot you like in the face from the other side of the city with their AK-47s before you even realize where the fuck they are. At least the rockets seem to have cooldown time and they aren't like that bad of damage. Get over the ledge. Fucker. That's from above! I can do that all day. Okay, so we have positive karma missions, neutral karma missions, and negative karma missions. I guess.
Those militia goose steppers just kidnapped some girl from the slums. I mean, broad daylight and everything. You should find her, man. You'll look like a stud. Get a bunch of converts to your fan club.
Uncharted love. I'm sure Cookie and Roger would know all about that. Solid Serpent the Man the movie. We have some people running around in the background here. Let's take a little while to just sort of take in the city's ambiance. We've got a bunch of clubs here, neon lights, which should all be trainable. Yep. And we've even got little interiors from the looks of things. Looking good. I can sort of get behind that. Let's see. There's something going on here. I guess that's just denoting that it's a musician, I guess. Oh! Shit. Okay. So you're actually supposed to kill all the musicians? That's depressing. Hey, look, it's a prostitute. Let's get GTA on her. Yeah. And I could probably use... Oh, that was close. I thought those were civilians before I actually spawned that. I was hoping to just knock one down and try out the bio leech. Well, you know, again. Looks like the rockets have a sort of tripwire between them now. Water is deadly, so let's avoid that. And I'm seeing a lot of shit pop up on my minimap, which I don't believe was ever really explained. Story mission, side mission, various types of missions. Let's hope the blast shards actually show up on all the maps this time around. Because I really hated tracking down the blast shards. So I could pulse heal. Yeah, that's a special one for civilians. You don't just... let's do this. There we go. If it's going the same way the first one went, you'll probably find civilians that are just lying on the ground, injured, and you can heal them to boost your karma a little bit. I should be using the pickup a bit more. People constantly fleeing in fear. Oh, fuck! Looks like I pissed someone off. Okay, I'm gonna head right to the storyline mission. Kinda just fucking around right now. I should be doing less of that. So we're seeing some shanty towns. Looks like we're away from the neon into the more rundown sections of the city. Yeah. Vehicles now look more beat up. Pretty nice. Ooh. How do I approach this situation? Ha! He's using a shield. Nice. It's kind of cool to see the enemies having a bit more variety instead of just being the typical gun-wielding sorts. That was kind of a problem. There's just a whole lot of people using guns throughout the entire game. It's only about the second island that really changed things up. That much. Do I detect a cry for help? This sounds like a job for Coleman. Ow. Fuck you. Coleman says hi. I like that. That was pretty sweet. Crap. I'm sure I'm fucking up combos severely. I'm sure somebody's actually played the game at this point and is all like, God damn, you suck. I gotta be really careful here. This game is set in a bayou, and water happens to be Cole's natural enemy.
Uncle LaRoche? Is that you? No! No, no,
no! Cool. You can see their skeletons when you zap them. And the electricity kind of arcs from metallic objects. See that? Nice little effects.
Get me down. Get me down.
Calm down.
We gotta find Uncle LaRoche.
Why?
He's like you. He ain't afraid to fight the militia.
Okay. I seem to be spending a lot of time with NPCs. And it looks like Cole is still the bitch of some government agency of some kind. Just carpet bombing them with a grenade. It's really overpowered if you take the evil form. Of course, the push isn't quite as nice. Ah, right, they're in the water. Another cool little thing you could do. You can zap the water if there's an enemy in it, and it'll just completely wipe out whatever's in it. Okay.
Get down!
Somebody's somewhere. There he is. Looks like the shocks are now short bursts as opposed to the huge bolts that they were before. Not sure how to feel about that. I kind of like the huge bolts. Let's take the higher ground. Lovely. Okay, there she is. Let's turn her up. Drain a little bit of electricity. Keep our juice going. Looks like there's a bit of a transition going on. Looks like it's becoming daylight. Oh boy. Looks like we've got some enemies. Oh shit. I like this. If nothing else, I could say that I really dig the melee. It seems that they really fixed it up. It was pretty much completely useless in the first game, and it didn't look pretty, like, at all. Here, I'm actually sort of aiming for it, just because it kind of looks cool. Could probably mix up some, electric attacks in there somewhere, too. Finishing hit. Get you off the ground. Oh, he's too heavy to lift. Eat car. Haha. Alright, I tanked that one. I tanked that one. Oh well, let's prepare for their arrival this time. Go. Much better. I hate NPC babysitting, by the way. Completely fucking hate it. I don't see why they feel the need to stick somebody behind us, why we couldn't just leave her behind and take care of this ourselves. Instead, we gotta make sure that we follow her and stay with her the whole time, and she doesn't get hit, and all this crap. It's kind of annoying when you're playing an evil character because you can't really let loose with your huge explosions. It's gonna get even worse if this has a lot of late game upgrades that the first one did, like the huge fucking lightning bolts and shit. Okay, dark alley.
What is it with you and these?
Did I just kick a hobo? I think I just kicked a hobo. Oh no, it's those little slug things. Always gotta drain electricity. If you see some electricity, drain it.
You healed me. You gotta heal them too. They're friends, rebels. They worked for my uncle, fighting the militia.
Okay, let's get them up.
Thanks, mate. I got your back.
Let's get our little sidekicks going. They're probably all gonna die horribly in a couple minutes.
Back you up anytime.
But hey, never hurts to have a little red shirt army.
Not help folks out.
Those guys will remember what you did for them. Come on! Uncle holds court up ahead in Leo Park.
Oh boy, another park. Didn't see this coming. So many parks. Wait, is this the same park I was in before? It looks the same. I hope it isn't a bad case of copy-paste design. Yeah. Anybody who remembers, that's where I was. Yeah. So, where's the sacrifice victim? Come on. Something big and angry is lurking about in this park.
LaRoche! You here?
Sarah.
It was so horrible. They tried to feed me to it.
Oh, I understand why the militia is making these sacrifices, but not with my kin.
What? You knew about this?
All right, you'll understand when you're older.
I will not.
Now don't. Sarah, you bring with you.
He saved me. There were hundreds of those monsters. He fought them all. He can do stuff like you never seen.
The demon of Empire City.
Oh, easy. We both want the same thing here. Pretty much. You want the militia out of your house? I'm tired of getting shot at. What do you say we work together?
It's here.
Hey, look, you don't have to prove that you're brave. That thing's too damn big.
Yeah.
Even for you.
Yeah.
Do what I'm doing. Run.
Here we go.
I like where this is going. Okay, so you might have noticed it a bit in the cutscene. Cole looks quite a bit different. He's darker, he's grimier, he has pale skin. That's what an evil alignment does. Whereas a positive alignment will just
Felt that, did you?
tend to make you look cleaner and lighter. Let's just pelt this guy to death with cars. That seems to be working. I should probably get more distance from him though. Who cares if there's still people in them? We're playing an evil character. Oh, shit. Ow, fuck. Looks like I failed a quick time event or something there. Oh well, not to worry. As long as there's objects to suck electricity out of, we effectively have infinite health. Okay, trying to get some distance, keep myself healed up, and continue the barrage of cars to Bluey. There's probably other stuff we could launch too. Let's see if we can launch one of these things. Phone booth. Phone booth. Oh shit. I doubt we can lift one of these. Yeah. Let's try some trash cans. I'm not sure exactly what we're supposed to be aiming at when he does that. Am I supposed to shoot his tongue? Am I supposed to shoot his tonsils? Or what? I don't know. Okay, there's gotta be something here we can throw. Hello? Ah, damn, too fast. Okay, trash cans. Oh, fuck. Bit too constant on the attacks. Guess I just gotta get further away. Nice big explosions. Ow. Damn. That guy's got reach. It's unfortunate that they haven't fixed the whole aim thing. The enemies are still way too accurate. And it looks like we don't get our sniper rifle upgrade for a while, I guess. Which is sad. Hopefully they won't make you wait forever to get the hover upgrade too. Hated that. Hated that. I realize you gotta like budget out your upgrades and stuff so that they last the whole game, but when it's actually making it hard to get around, you're kind of going a little bit overboard. Okay, let's grab this car, walk out here, and give him a face full of car.
Yes. Yeah.
Is it over?
I still don't like what you're selling.
got my attention. Lord knows my boys think you can walk on water. Heal any of our wounded, and you'll see we know how to return to faith.
All right, it's a start.
And, thanks for saving my niece.
No problem.
Okay, that's another mission out of the way. Wonder how long this goes on. Okay, it's a blue loading screen, so I guess we're going back to the positive karma. And it looks like there's one more mission, I guess. So let's make a beeline right to it. Jump, hover, land. Yeah, the major problem with getting around is that after you hit the ground level, you're a lot slower, and in order to get your speed back up, you often have to just climb something, which can be kind of time consuming, really, because you don't really have a good option for getting around on the ground. That's what the train tracks were always for, in my opinion. I'm not seeing any. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right spots. Let's get up here. I'm just avoiding combat as much as possible, which is a good idea in these games. There's a lot of enemies, they respawn infinitely. There's no real point in taking them all out.
Bunch of bird trans bullies got drunk and took a joyride in our ambulance. Med supplies are scattered everywhere. Bring them back, and we'll promise to treat your injuries whenever you need them.
Okay, it looks like I'm getting a bunch of side quests right now. That's what all this is about. Ooh, ionic vortex. Looks like they gave me a little power up here. Let's test it out, shall we? I love this shit already. It looks like it's a successor to the lightning bolt from the first game. I'm not sure if you can still steer it with the 6-axis. I'll try that next time. And let's get this mission on with. Oh hey, a blast shard. Oh wait, no, it was a medical package. Oh fuck. Almost dead. Gotta find something to heal from. Yeah, that kind of annoys me. You see these lighted windows all over the place and you think you could just walk up to them and like suck the electricity out from inside the building. You actually can't. Fuck you all. Ionic vortex. Nothing says fun quite like throwing a tornado at people. Okay, where's the next package? Or do I have to take out all these guys first? Oh, this guy's got a Gatling gun. Well, I'll show you what I think of your Gatling gun. Bitch. I like how the sky changes when you use the vortex. It's kind of cool. Very lush and green. Kind of a nice change from the more urban look of the last game. Ah, yeah, see, that's kind of a problem. You never really know what you can grapple onto sometimes, so it can make getting around a little bit confusing. Take this. And do we have a bunch of people out front? That's what it kind of looks like. Or are they all inside? It's hard to tell. This map really is not that accurate. Oh well, let's tear up the scenery with a bunch of tornadoes. That'll solve everything. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can steer it, or at least I didn't see it being steered. Okay, and from the looks of things, those little dots that you're seeing now, those are what determines when you can use the tornado. It doesn't seem that it's tied to the regular meter anymore. It's got its own meter going on. Okay, there's one last guy. Let's try out some melee here. Nothing flashy. I guess evil Cole gets all the cool attacks. Good Cole gets all the shitty ones. Maybe it's another gameplay variation. Which is cool because there's not enough gameplay variation between good and evil. Hopefully they also improved the plot. It seems that they did, actually, from some of the previews. It seems that there's different characters and stuff depending on whether you're good or evil. Like, it determines who you eventually side with and all that. Hopefully they also fix some of the moral choices. Those got kind of ridiculous. I also found it annoying how, in some cases, there actually wasn't a choice at all. God, that was so fucking annoying in the first one. Okay. Tornado! Yeah, that's probably going to be one of the last abilities you actually get. So, if it seems horribly overpowered and game-breaking, that's because it's supposed to be. Also, I'm not sure, but these could actually be variations of the user-created missions. Another new feature that they're working in is the fact that you could create your own missions and stuff. Which, I don't know, I don't really see the place for it. The thing about mods and user-created levels is that it often just points out why there's people that do this for a career. Because it's a skill set, it's not something anybody can do, and when you just let anybody make their own levels, you often get a lot of really shitty levels. That cleared that crowd. Kill some cars. Okay then. I guess I ran out of time, or the demo kind of wore thin. Oh look, it's trailer time.
You think I'm ready for this?
The way I see it, there's basically two types of people. All stubborn guys like me. We may not like the hell that happens to us, but we deal with it. There are guys like you.
This is gonna be a short-term visit, man. We're just gonna get in. I'm gonna get some new powers. Zeke, I got it.
So, what happened?
I actually think I might have a new power.
Really? Come on, let's see what you got.
twice as bright.
Is it over? Okay, it's over. So that's the demo. As you saw in that little bit of animation there appear to be a lot of new powers, but the demo doesn't give us access to it, which is something that I'm really annoyed about. Because the demo actually played a lot like the first game, like almost identically. You could pretty much replace that boss fight we had with those garbage golems from the second island, and it's the same basic shit. So, yeah, that's... Well, okay, they did give us like one new power, which was the ability to lift objects and throw them. I don't recall that was there. But that's really just an upgraded version of the force push thing, whatever that was. You know, L1 plus X, that thing, the blast wave, all that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, the second game, still not really sure how to feel about it. It seems like it could be promising, but it still doesn't seem like they've quite worked out everything, and there's a couple things there that's not completely happy about. It's not exactly a game that I see myself rushing out to buy, but it's possible I might pick it up at some point and play through it. And if you haven't played the first game, well, it's pretty cheap. You could pick it up. I think it's sort of worth what it's going for now, which is like $20 or something. And if you happen to have a PSN account right now, then you could pretty much get it for free, because that's part of the whole welcome back package and all that stuff. And it's probably one of the better entries that are on that little list of games you get to choose from. So, you know, pick it up if you feel like it. You might like it. You might like it. I certainly enjoyed my time with the first game, but I wasn't exactly too enthusiastic for more, I guess. You play it, you see the ending, you're like, oh, that's pretty interesting, I'd like to see the next game, but it's not exactly like you're like, oh man, I have to play the next one right fucking now, you know? So, that's how that goes. And now that the sequel's out, I'm not exactly feeling like I should rush out and grab it, but I'm still sort of glad to see that the series is continuing, and hey, I'll be happy to pick it up at some point. Probably when it hits the $30 mark. I see it being worth about that much, as far as how much time you get out of it and how good it is quality-wise. So yeah, that's my little rambling there. My little mini review, I guess you could say. So, yeah, that's it. The network's back up, so if you feel like sticking around the demo, you could do that now. It's all up in that shit. And, yeah, I don't have anything else to say about this. So, see you next time when I play whatever the hell comes up next that I feel like playing through a demo of. Later, everybody.